And welcome back. Yana Studios works to achieve mind, body, and spirit balance. They join us today with more information on their work towards wellness. We welcome Tasha Valentino to the show. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good.
How do you achieve that mind, body, and spirit? What does it mean?
Well, everything starts with the thoughts. So depending on the thoughts that we're having, if they're good, our body is good, our spirit is good, we're happy, we're optimistic. But if we're having negative thoughts or negative self-talk, then that, and many of us, we will have negative self-talk. It happens, but it's, do we catch it and what do we do with that? And so that could bring depression, anxiety, etc.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's all about what you think.
Yes.
It's what you think.
That's where it starts.
Somebody once said, whether you can do something or you can't do something, either way, you are right.
Correct. And it's so true.
So, but if you're thinking negative thoughts, sometimes they can go with you and follow you throughout the whole day because you start piling on all the things that are negative. I'll look at FM and say, oh yeah, and everybody has something bad about them, but and everybody has something good about them too.
Correct.
So if you're thinking negative all the time, then it will go that way. But if you're thinking positive, you can hang out in the positive.
And we can always reframe things, right? If something negative happens, we can look at it. It's our perspective. How do I see it? Can I see the good in this? And how do I move forward with it? And so again, it does go back to the thoughts that we're having. Then that is going to play a part in the body. If I'm sad, usually I'm going to round over, right? Closing up the heart. And so that's where yoga comes in, and meditation and qigong and Reiki and all of these other great alternative medicines is where we start to open up. So instead of being closed to everyone,
Yes.
opening up.
Do you use Reiki?
I do.
How do you use it?
So
what
Reiki
happens?
is basically a Japanese healing technique, and it's energy. We all are energy. This table is energy.
Chi energy?
Yes.
Yes.
And so basically it's, even if you want to do it now, if you press on the palms and you start.
sides?
Yes, both sides. So we have a chakra, which is an energy center here.
That's one of them. There's 7 of them?
There's 7 in the body,
okay.
yes. And so this is one of the small ones that we have.
Okay.
And they're not included in the 7. This is an extra one. And so if you start small with it and you start going out just a little, you're going to feel like a magnet.
Oh, yeah.
So I can use that with my clients where it's actually helping them to balance their body. Yes.
Does it have you take a deep breath?
It does. It does. Well, the breath is something else in itself.
That's a breathing technique. Yeah.
Yes.
Breathing, breath.
Yes.
Breath work.
We can meditate just on the breath. We can meditate on even like a bead. I started making these beads. So this one says hope. And so if I'm in a situation where I'm kind of stressed out, I can go hope, hope, hope for every bead. And when I get to the bigger one, I can breathe. Right? And then I keep going
So
on.
that's not just a bracelet.
No, it's not.
Ah, there you go.
So it's about the creativity is then able to come out and present itself because we're not locking ourselves in. Energy tends to get locked within the body. And so that's why exercise and yoga and meditation are so helpful with the body. It's to release that.
So you deal with education, life coaching, and all of that. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so I'm the founder of Yana Studios. Yana stands for You Are Not Alone.
You're not alone.
You are not alone. And so the reason that I got that title was because I have many of my clients, and even for myself, many times I used to find myself, I have people, I have family, but I felt lonely. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, what's going on? Perspective played a part. If I'm isolating myself from other people, if they're isolating themselves, of course, they're going to feel alone.
Yeah.
So that was really important.
But sometimes you want that. I mean, depending on who you are,
Yes.
sometimes I want that alone feeling.
Balance?
Well, especially a person like me that's always out in the community all over the place, sometimes 24 hours a day, it seems like. But, when you get that time for yourself and you can go in, you can do your yoga and all of that, it just feels so good and relaxing.
Bob,
and
that's
makes
different.
it all worthwhile.
That's different because what you're talking about is that you're giving so much out that now it's time to regroup and
Yeah.
recharge yourself. That's one thing. What I'm talking about is someone just actually just feeling alone as if they actually have no one. And so that's where the signs of these, depression
Depression and
and
everything.
anxiety and everything else starts to come up. And so that's where we're looking at. So Yana Studios, I'll ask like one of the adolescents, how many friends do you have? And they'll say 1,000 on Facebook, right? And it's like,
Yeah.
how many do you really know? 5?
Oh, you don't know all these people on Facebook.
Yeah,
They're
so
there,
they're
but
there.
have you met them? Have you looked in their eyes?
Yes.
You looked into their eyes and had a conversation with them face to face?
And many of them will say no, and they start closing up.
Yeah.
And so then they're afraid and they're isolating themselves in school. It's hard for them to make friends. And so that's where I come in to actually go ahead and say, you're not by yourself. You are not alone. And so how do we actually go ahead and help them? Self-esteem, self-worth, and working on these qualities and the traits that they have in order to go out into the world and create and be confident about themselves.
Preach it, coach it, mind, body, and spirit.
Yes.
How did you get involved in it?
It's a personal issue, the same thing. Bad relationship, closed up the heart, had to open up, went to yoga, detoxed with yoga.
So, but see, you turned the bad into good. The
Yes.
bad relationship. Okay, well, check
gotta
this
go.
out.
Now you're over there, but look, I have a whole new world. Something closed and something opened.
Yes,
A new beginning took place.
yes, and continues. So it's really nice. And then that's the spirit part. The spirit part is the balance, is the whole, is the soul, and being able to share that with everyone without fear.
Yeah. You are not alone, Yana.
Yes.
Did you ever play the Michael Jackson record? You are not alone.
I did look that
Yeah.
up.
That's good. Give us some more information on where we can get in touch with you for
Well,
coaching and everything.
Awesome. So it's TashaValentino.com or YanaStudios.com. I also will be on Boogie on the Boulevard September 10th, and I have other events in Central Park, 72nd Street, 5th Avenue, every other Sunday.
And does this mean something? And the bracelet meant something.
Oh, this, and it's also something that I have. It's personal. It's called, is the Om sign, and the Om sign means we're all one.
There you go.
And so this is a constant reminder every day to just remember that we're all one.
Where do we reach you again?
TashaValentino.com, YanaStudios.com.
Give her a big hand, everybody. Thank you so much. We have to take a quick break, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more next.